Actually met in Croatia.
Sally's tour guide.
Oh, that he was a bit cute.
Wowza.
October 24th. Yeah, so 5 years after we had met.
I guess October 24th. Sal went back to Australia. I stayed in Europe.
Continuing his tours, and I came home to Australia and just got on with life. And I had said to him while we were on tour that he had to write me 3 letters, and he did write me 2, but I'm still waiting for the 3rd one.
I wrote a couple of letters, but then I went to Mexico, and we both sort of went on with our lives.
A couple of years later, and she said I saw Troy, and he'd moved to Sydney. And randomly, we always ran into each other in the most strangest places all the time. Just down the street, we didn't have each other's number or anything like that. And, you know, after a few meetings like that, we did exchange numbers and just started hanging out as friends. It all changed one night when I went for dinner with my friend Troy, and again, I think it was just timing. Like, him and I were both single, and we'd been having dinner and talking about failed Tinder dates and life in general, I guess, and having a good old laugh. And he went to the bathroom, and when he came back from the bathroom, he just smiled at me, and I don't know, he just gave me butterflies in my tummy, and I didn't know what to do about that. I guess for the rest of the night I was super awkward, and there was even this funny exchange at the end of the evening when I was trying to give him a lift home and he was trying to catch the train, and I don't know, from there it was quite awkward, but neither of us said anything, and I was just in contact with him a little bit more frequently than I would have been normally.
And she made a few extra calls, and I was like, oh, this is weird. And I was like, nah, she's just being friendly because she knows I'm sort of out on the road by myself and sort of away from my friends and family. And then we went out one night to this concert thing, and yeah, we sort of had a few drinks and we danced. Must have been the twirling that finished her off. We're sitting down and we're having a chat, and she said something to me, and which I still can't remember, but it must have been something quite profound. And yeah, and my response was, well, I guess I better kiss you then, which I did, and yeah, the rest is history.
Dancing, he's such a good dancer. I think that's what won me over, and a few more drinks later I had the courage to tell him that he'd given me the feeling, and he was like, oh, we better kiss then. And the proposal. So that's a classy one.
Oh, congratulations, guys. Congratulations. What a beautiful round.
What a moment.
So my mum's been trying to marry me off for 35 years, so I think she'd actually be delighted. I've never wanted to marry anyone, and I actually want to be Troy's wife and want to scream it from the rooftops that I'm in love with him and he's the person I want to spend the rest of my life with.
We're already married. Like, in my heart, in my mind, to celebrate our love this way and to give her this huge, big wedding would be one of the greatest gifts, you know, to celebrate our love. And I know that as much as she knows in my heart, and she accepts it, I think that she would love for everybody else to see it as well, and sort of to celebrate that love also. So yeah.